Hi students, good morning. Let Pi comma Pi dash be the feet of perpendiculars drawn from foci. S and S dash on a tangent Ti to an ellipse whose length of semi-major axis is 20. Whose length of semi-major axis is 20, and given that sigma I is equal to 1 to 10 SPI into S dash PI. S dash PI dash is equal to 2560. Then the eccentricity of the ellipse is, then eccentricity E is equal to Pi P dash I be the feet of perpendiculars drawn from focus to any tangent Ti to an ellipse whose length of semi-major axis is 20, and this is given is equal to 2560. Then E is equal to, this is purely concept based. You know this, the product of perpendiculars from foci to any tangent to the ellipse. This is S, this is S dash, this is called P, this is P dash. SP into S dash P is equal to B square if A greater than B. We have this point. Now SP1 into S dash, see here, S dash P1 dash is equal to what? B square. That means what? Summation is what? We know that since SP into S dash P dash is equal to B square, where P and P dash are the feet of perpendiculars drawn from foci. So the product of perpendiculars drawn from foci to any tangent to the ellipse is equal to B square using this. So this is what? B square plus B square plus and so on 10 times is equal to given equal to 2560. Therefore this is a 10 B square is equal to 2560. Implies B square is equal to 256. Therefore B is equal to 16. B is 16. And also given what is the length of semi-major axis, and also A is equal to given 20. Now B square is equal to what formula? A square into 1 minus E square. B square, where B square is equal to, what is B square? 256 is equal to, so this is what? 400 into, so this is 1 minus E square. 400 into 1 minus E square. From this you get E value. So 1 minus E square is equal to 256 by 400. So implies E square is equal to 1 minus this is 256 by 400. So that is 400 minus 256 by 400. 400. So this is equal to 144 by 400. Therefore, E is equal to root of 144 by 400. That is equal to 12 by 20. That is equal to 3 by 5. So this is eccentricity. E equal to 3 by 5. Next one. Next problem. If the tangent drawn to the ellipse x square plus 2y square is equal to 2, then the locus of midpoint of the intercept made by the tangents to the coordinate axis is. To the coordinate axis is. If the tangent drawn to the ellipse, then the locus of midpoint of the intercept made by the tangent here, this is the tangent. This cuts the coordinate axis at the point A, at the point B. So this point is P. Then see, this point is x1 comma y1 be the midpoint. You have to find the locus of midpoint of AB. Now take the coordinates, parametric coordinates. Parametric coordinates are in general, so this is A cos theta comma B sin theta. You can take the general ellipse. So this is what ellipse is given, x square by 2 plus y square by 1 equal to 1. At the point P theta, what is the equation of tangent? Now equation of tangent at P theta is x cos theta by A plus y sin theta by B is equal to 1. So this is tangent equation. So this reduces into x by A by cos theta plus y by B by sin theta is equal to 1. A coordinates A by cos theta comma 0, B coordinates 0 comma B by sin theta, where A is root 2, B is 1. So that is equal to, this is root 2 by cos theta, comma, so this is 1 by sin theta. Root 2 by cos theta, comma, 0, comma 0, and b coordinates, so this is a coordinates, and b coordinates 0, comma 1 by sin theta. Now we have to find the locus of midpoint of AB. Here let x1 comma y1 be the midpoint of AB. That is equal to what? Midpoint of AB, x1 plus x2 by 2, that is root 2 by cos theta by 2, that is 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2, that is 1 by 2 sin theta. Okay, that is equal to here 1 by root 2 cos theta, comma 1 by 2 sin theta. So this is the midpoint. That is equal to what? Implies by eliminating theta you get the locus. Therefore cos theta is equal to cos theta by root 2 is equal to x1. Cos theta is equal to root 2 x1, and the sin theta is equal to, sin theta is what? So this is 2y1. So this is a small mistake, by cos theta. This is also 1 by 2 sin theta. From that, cos theta is equal to x1 is equal to 1 by root 2 by cos theta, implies cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2 x1, and sin theta is equal to, similarly, sin theta equal to 1 by 2 y1. So by eliminating theta means squaring and adding, so we get the locus. Therefore squaring and adding, so this is cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to, where cos square is, so this is 1 by 2x square plus 1 by 4y square is equal to, this is 1. So locus is 1 by 2x square plus 1 by 4y square is equal to 1. That is the locus of midpoint of AB. Next one, the minimum area of triangle formed by the tangents tangent to the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1 with the coordinate axis. with the coordinate axis is. Minimum area of triangle formed by the tangent with the coordinate axis. Let the point is what? Just like the previous sum. So this is, see here, P theta. What is the equation of tangent at the point theta? X cos theta by A plus y sin theta by B is equal to 1. This is the equation of tangent at the point P theta. Equation of tangent at the point P theta. So this is x by A by cos theta plus y by, so this is B by sin theta is equal to 1. So this is area of triangle. Area of triangle OAB is equal to, where O is this and this is A, this is B. Area of triangle formed by the line x by A plus y by B equal to 1 with the coordinate axis is what? Half mod AB. So the half mod of AB. So this is where A is x-intercept, B is y-intercept, not this A and B. So this is the formula, x-intercept and y-intercept. That is equal to half into, so this is A by cos theta into B by sin theta, that equal to AB by sin 2 theta mod of course both are A and B are treat positive, AB by sin 2 theta. This is sin 2 theta. Okay. So minimum means what? Minimum area when denominator is maximum. E is minimum if denominator sin 2 theta is maximum. What is the maximum value of sin 2 theta? So that is 1. So that is equal to sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Therefore that equal to EAB. So minimum area of triangle OAB is AB. Next one, the area of greatest rectangle inscribed in the ellipse. Inscribed in the ellipse, S equal to 0. S means what? Take standard form. Area of the greatest rectangle inscribed in the ellipse. See, this is the ellipse. So this point is P. So this is A cos theta, comma B sin theta. And here these are the coordinates Q, minus A cos theta, comma B sin theta. So let it be, this is R, minus A cos theta and minus B sin theta. And here S means what? Not focus. This is one coordinate. So this is A cos theta, comma minus B sin theta. What is area formula? So area of rectangle is area of rectangle. that is L into B, length. That means what? Here this is the PQ into PS. That is equal to PQ is what? Distance is what? A cos theta, A cos theta. So this is 2A cos theta into, so this is B sin theta, B sin theta, 2B sin theta. That equal to 2AB into 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay, that is equal to 2AB into sin 2 theta. Okay, greatest rectangle means what? Greatest area is maximum when sin 2 theta is maximum if sin, this is 2 theta, not sin square theta, sin 2 theta is equal to 1. Therefore, maximum area is equal to, so this is 2AB. Greatest rectangle means area is maximum. Next one, if alpha comma beta be a point from which perpendicular tangents can be drawn to the ellipse four x square plus this is the 5y square is equal to 20. If f is equal to 4 alpha plus 3 beta, then the range of f belongs to alpha comma beta be a point from which perpendicular tangents can be drawn to the ellipse. Tangents are perpendicular means the point lies on director circle. What is the director circle? The locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents of an ellipse is also a circle concentric with the given ellipse is called director circle. If the tangents are perpendicular means the point lies on director circle. So here this equation is x square by 5 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. This is ellipse. What about director circle? Director circle is x square plus y square equal to a square plus b square. That is x square plus y square equal to, so this is 4, that is 9. Director circle. So alpha comma beta lies on director circle. So this is alpha comma beta. Now this is a circle. Now the parametric coordinates of circle are what? Parametric coordinates. parametric coordinates are what? So this is here A, parametric coordinates of circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. Parametric coordinates are r cos theta, comma r sin theta. These are the parametric equations, coordinates of the circle with the center 0, 0. So what about this one, alpha comma beta? So this is what? 3 cos theta and 3 sin theta, parametric coordinates. Okay, alpha comma beta. So which lies on, see here, alpha comma this beta. Now alpha is this and beta is this. What is f is equal to? F is 4 alpha plus 3 beta. 4 into this 12. This is cos theta and plus. So what about this one? 3 into beta. Beta is 3 sin. That is 9 sin theta. Now you have to find the range of this one. So in first year, maximum and minimum. The range of a cos theta plus b sin theta plus c is c minus root of a square plus b square, comma c plus root of a square plus b square. Therefore here the range is what? Range is equal to minus root of 144 plus 81, comma, and root of 144 plus 81, that is equal to minus, this is minus 15, comma 15. Therefore f belongs to what? F. Therefore f belongs to minus 15, comma 15. Next one, let P be a point on the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, where a is greater than b, with focus, with foci S and ES dash. Then the maximum area of triangle PES S dash is maximum area of triangle PES S dash. S AE comma 0, S dash minus AE comma 0. The point P, I can take the coordinates A cos theta comma B sin, A cos theta comma B sin theta are the parametric coordinates of ellipse. So this is center 0 comma 0. So this is, let it be N. Now area of triangle PES S dash is equal to half into base into height, half into, where base is SS dash, height is PN, half into SS dash is distance between the quad foci. So this is 2AE into, so this y1 means what? B cos theta. So this is x1, y1. So this is B b sin theta. So these two gets cancelled, a b e sin theta. Okay, area is maximum when sin theta is 1. Area E is maximum when sin theta is equal to 1. Therefore, maximum area is maximum area is equal to A, B, E. So this is the maximum area. Next one, the minimum value of the segment of a tangent to the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1 intercepted by the coordinate axis. Intercepted by the coordinate axis is first option a plus b mod of a minus b. So this is a plus b by 2 and this is mod of a minus b by 2. Minimum value of the segment of a tangent to the ellipse intercepted by the coordinate axis. That means so this is the minimum value of AB we have to find. So this is A, this is B. So this the point is P, A cos theta, comma B sin theta. Now the tangent at the point P cuts the ellipse at A and B. Sorry, it cuts the coordinate axis at A and B. Now we have to find the minimum value of EAB. So that is our question. So what are the coordinates of A? What is equation of tangent? You can write or you can write it directly. You know the coordinates. So these are the coordinates. A by cos theta, comma 0. So these are the coordinates 0, comma B by sin theta. Now we have to find the minimum value of AB. That is our question. So this is the third problem we discussed in this class. So you can write it directly or equation of tangent. Equation of tangent at the point P theta is, so this is x cos theta by A plus y sin theta by B is equal to 1, or this right, x by cos theta recurrent denominator. So this is A secant theta plus y by B cosecant theta is equal to 1. Therefore A coordinates A secant theta, comma 0, B coordinates 0, comma B cosecant theta. Okay, now we have to find the minimum value of AB. So first I am finding AB square, means distance between the 2 points. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is a square secant square theta plus b square cosecant square theta. So okay, in first year maxima and minima, the minimum value of a square secant square theta plus b square cosecant square theta is a plus b whole square. By using this, let it be f of theta. By differentiating, you get theta. So that is one process. Or by applying another one, which is by applying, that is am is greater than gm concept, you get very simple. Okay. Now I go for am greater than or equal to gm. So this I write, this is what ab square equal to a square into 1 plus tan square theta plus b square into 1 plus cot square theta. So this is a square plus this is b square plus a square tan square theta plus b square cot square theta. Okay, so this is what a b square. Now for this part only I am applying am greater than or equal to gm, using am greater than or equal to gm. So only for this part. So this is what a square tan square theta plus b square, this is cot square theta by 2 is greater than or equal to root of this product a square b square tan square theta into cot square theta is 1. Applying am greater than or equal to gm, a plus b by 2 is greater than or equal to root of ab, that means root of this into this, tan square theta into cot square theta is 1. So this is, therefore this implies a square tan square theta plus b square cot square theta is greater than or equal to 2ab. So this is ab, 2ab. Now come to here, this one. So a square plus b square is as it is, and this one which is greater than or equal to what? So this is greater than or equal to 2ab. So that implies this total part is a is greater than or equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So okay, so I got the conclusion is here. Therefore ab square is greater than or equal to a plus b whole square. This is what ab square. Therefore what is ab is greater than or equal to? Greater than or equal to a plus b. Therefore the minimum value of ab is a plus b, which is first option is correct. Next one, if x square by, next problem, if x square by f of 4k plus y square by f of k square minus 5 is equal to 1 represents an ellipse. Ellipse with the major axis as y-axis. Major axis as y-axis. And f is decreasing function. F is decreasing. Function. Then k belongs to. Then k belongs to. You know the decreasing function. What is decreasing function means what? If x1 is less than x2 implies f of x1 is greater than f of x2, then it is called decreasing function. Or see here, so let it be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, decreasing function. So in first let it be this is, so here the graph is like this. So in first examination one person got 50 marks, second examination 70 marks, third examination some 80 marks, fourth exam is also 80 marks, fifth exam let it be some marks or let it be some 90 marks. So this means what? x1 is less than x2 means 1 less than 2. Therefore f of x1 is less than f of x2. F of x1 is less than f of x, then it is called an increasing function. Increasing. First exam one person got 50 marks, second examination 70 marks, third examination 80 marks, fourth examination 80 marks. That means what? This is called an increasing function or non-decreasing function. So that means what? If x1 is less than x2 implies f of x1 is less than or equal to f of x2, then it is called increasing function or non-decreasing function. There is no decreasing the graph. So x1 is less than x2. First one to second one, third exam. So third exam, fourth exam. That means exams are increasing. Your marks are also increasing or not decreasing. So this is called increasing function. Increasing function or strictly increasing means what? Like this. Okay. So decreasing means what? Decreasing. So here this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means the graph is like this. Graph. First exam 90 marks. Second exam 80 marks. Third exam 70 marks. That means what? Marks. See here. So this is this one. x1 is less than x2, but f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So x1 is less than x2 implies f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So the first exam 90 marks. Exams are increasing but the marks are decreasing. So this is called decreasing function. Okay, increasing and decreasing function. Now what is the given? Given ellipse with major axis as y-axis. First you can see here the major axis as y-axis. Y-axis means what? B greater than A. B means what? F of k square minus 5. E is greater than f of 4k. The function is decreasing. Decreasing means what? If x1 is less than x2 implies f of x1 is greater than f of x2. So okay, this is called decreasing function. Now here f of x1 is greater than f of x2 implies what? x1 is less than x2 implies k square minus 5 is less than 4k, since f is decreasing function. Okay, therefore this is k square minus 4k minus 5 less than 0. K square minus 5k plus k minus 5 less than 0. K into k minus 5 plus 1 into k minus 5 less than 0. So that is k plus 1 into k minus 5 is less than 0, implies k belongs to minus 1 comma 5. So k belongs to what? Minus 1 comma 5. Okay, thank you.